the Army has changed its pitches. Here is the new U.S. Army ad.
Stand up!
It's okay. I've seen a lot of straight-looking white guys. I've seen more straight-looking white guys than I've seen in any Army ad in recent memory. And then wow. And it's not social activism. They're just jumping out of helicopters with parachutes. The greatest victories are never achieved alone. Be all you can be. Even a return to the old U.S. Army motto. When I was a kid, remember, be all that you can be. Be all you can be. Oh, man, we're going to war. We're going to war. I felt better about our prospects for peace back when the U.S. Army ads did not focus on men fighting and preparing to kill our enemies. Back when the U.S. Army ads focused on women bragging about their lesbian mothers. I suppose one of them is probably the mother, and going to pride parades and festivals and rallies growing up.
Begins in California with a little girl raised by two moms. I also marched for equality. I like to think I've been defending freedom from an early age. When I was 6 years old, one of my moms had an accident that left her paralyzed. But she tapped into my family's pride to get back on her feet, eventually standing at the altar to marry my other mom. And after meeting with an Army recruiter, I found it. A way to prove my inner strength. I'm U.S. Army Corporal Emma Malone Lord, and I answered my calling.
Let me translate that ad for you. That was not that long ago that ad came out. The translation of that ad is, hey, normal, patriotic, conservative dudes who have made up the bulk of the U.S. military for all of our nation's history. Yeah, go away. We don't want you. We don't want you guys. And why? Why would the libs who control the military at the top level, the vast majority of people in the U.S. military remain normal and furious at their leadership. But I'm talking about the Mark Millies of the world. I'm talking about the chairman of the Joint Chiefs screaming about white rage and how we need to teach our recruits critical race theory. And why? Why is the Army leadership doing that? Why were they doing that? Right now, go to helixsleep.com/Knowles. With everything going on in the world right now, you could really use a good night's sleep. That is why you need to check out Helix Mattress. The Helix lineup offers 20 unique mattresses, including the award-winning Luxe Collection, the newly released Helix Elite Collection, a mattress designed for big and tall sleepers, and even a mattress made just for kids. I've had my Helix for years now, and I absolutely love it. Helix has a sleep quiz that matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress. Because why would you buy a mattress made for someone else? Go to helixsleep.com/Knowles, KNWLES. Take their 2-minute sleep quiz to find the perfect mattress for your body and sleep type. Their flexible payment plans make it so that a great night's sleep is never far away. Helix is offering 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/Knowles, KNWLES. Use Helix Partner 20. That's my nickname. That's what they used to call me in high school. This is their best offer yet. It won't last long. With Helix, better sleep starts right about now. Because at the level of leadership, those jobs become very, very political. At the level of enlisted guys and most officers, even still most officers, they're serving their country with plain, not exactly partisan motives. But when you get to those top levels, those politically appointed levels with a lot of influence from Washington, obviously those become very, very party political. And I think the left saw that they had a problem, which is the left saw that they had conquered academia, the news media, Hollywood, corporate America. That took them a little longer, but they managed to conquer corporate America. They obviously had the bureaucracy. They had a lot of the elected government. Basically everything, except for the military. The military remained pretty much the one institution that the conservatives still had. And so they set out very intentionally to conquer the military. And one way to do that is to use the military to push a lot of woke propaganda. Another way to do that is to brainwash the new recruits and teach them critical race theory and have them understand white rage. And another way to do that is to convince the conservatives not to join up anyway. So they put out this advertisement. This advertisement, I think, was less about recruiting new people to the Army as it was about discouraging the normal kind of, the older kind of people from joining the army, saying, hey, you straight white guys, hey, you conservatives, hey, you get out of here. We don't want your kind anymore. Now, the issue is no army has ever won a war when it was made up primarily of leftist woke lesbians. That I was a history major in school, history buff as an adult. I've never read about that army victory for any nation ever in the history of the world. When you want to win wars, you need extremely tough, masculine brutes who want to go in and kill the enemy. You know, George Patton's speech to the Third Army, war is a bloody killing business. When your best friend beside you is blown up and you got his guts all over your face, you'll know what to do. Kill the enemy. Go through that enemy like a hot knife through butter. Like SHIT through a tin can or whatever they said. That's what you want. And so now that we're on the brink of World War III again, you'll notice the ads shifting. I guess in a way it's good that the army is recognizing that, you know, pride parades are not going to win a war, but bad news in that they fear that they will have to win a war, that we will all have to win a war soon. Boy, what a great clip that was. Now, hey, man, ring that bell. Subscribe to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.